Peace, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? So, hip hop stands with survivors. The dirty sector exposed. I told you they created the dirty sector because of me. Watch how I get dirty with them. I like to play in the mud too. So, we're gonna let this video play, and we're gonna do what we was up this morning creating and do.
The Pattern, and all the rest have been playing it 9 years apart.
9 years apart. Layla Wells set a pattern, and they've been playing it to discount me and make me look bad because they all are those that support pederasty.
Carl, your actions show you to be a pedophile.
Your actions show you to be a pedophile. So if y'all been watching, what I've been doing is saying the street psychology and all of that to understand what's going on because your NLPs are being played with, and you can understand now. You can comprehend.
The statement, unorganized truth cannot be organized lie, highlights the inherent vulnerability.
So that was an unorganized truth cannot be an unorganized lie. I messed up. I was up this morning, put this together to present it, and I'm presenting it, and I'm here to speak on what I'm presenting. So any mess ups from this illiterate, used to be 7th grade or whatever, dropout and stuff, he's doing what he do.
Vulnerability and resilience of facts. Because truth reflects reality, it does not require a coordinated narrative, rigid hierarchy, or strategic spin to exist.
It do not. It don't take nothing. You just tell the truth and stand on it. And it'll take care of everything else. And that's who I am. I am a truth teller. Everything I done told y'all for going on 10 years now is the truth. Nobody believed it because people are liars. Sinetta TV has done a great job with Michael Evans back in the day. They done lied on me so much and destroyed my character so much that any lie that anyone tells, people believe it. Because they all understood what I said they didn't understand Israel doctrine, what it was. I don't believe they still understand what it is that I was Israel and I was dealing with the doctrine of the one that I took nothing from, Israel, the God of Israel. Right? So they lied on me. Or they exaggerated. I can't say the terminology. They took and blew up what was true about me. That I hadn't been listening to people all my life. I didn't learn how to read. I didn't learn how to do stuff. So they came out and started putting more fictitious stuff on it, lies and stuff on it, and they took advantage of me. It's all good.
Lie, however, depends on careful structuring. It requires an organized framework of misinformation, repetition, and deliberate storytelling to be sustained.
So that's what they're telling. And as Khalil Amani said, he's not afraid of nobody in this community because they're not organized like Yahweh bin Yahweh, like the Nation of Islam, like these cults and stuff, and these people that's really out here lying and false prophecy and doing all that stuff. So the dirty sector and all these people that they got together, they trying to organize themselves against me. I'm the only one speaking, telling the truth, standing on it, but all of them are trying to organize against me. So that's why the title was Patterns and What They Doing. Lady Will set the pattern and they've been following. Khalil, Lee Q, everybody named Mama has been doing what they doing. Y'all finna see the pattern because I'm finna show the pattern to you again. Let's go.
In 2017, I reached out to Layla Wills to share research on the Bombada story.
So I reached out to her to show her my research that I found that her son Camel took a picture to murder the boy that Bambaataa had did his pederasty on. Not his gayness or none of that stuff. It was pederasty. Look up the word. People learn the word. That's when grown men sleep with younger men. But I realized that it's a clinical definition, so you can look the definition up. So I just started calling it child abuse. When you get better, you do better. So it's just child abuse. That old man abused that child. That's the way I frame it now.
We went back and forth. She raised a copyright concern. I addressed it. She told me she was already deep into her own investigation.
She was deep in her own investigation. She knew her son took the picture to murder that boy, and she withheld that information from the world. I showed y'all that yesterday on our conversation on Facebook. I told her son did this. She told me, F you, me and her son good, and I'm not putting him out there.
Professional, if a little cold, but around that same time in a public comment thread, someone asked if the men in this photo were supporting a pedophile.
So the man in the photo, you see it? That's Kevin Gillespie and Carl Lab. You can see me wearing my Israel Doctrine shirt right there on the thing. She's such a bad person. She didn't even take the black out. I'd have shown more of it, but she don't do that. But let's keep going.
Layla Wills' response: "Indeed, they are. That's a strong thesis line.
You see that? Indeed, they are. They are supporters of pedophiles. So she called me a pedophile supporter. Lie. But we're going to let the documentation speak.
Could work well as a framing device of a whole segment or even a whole series. It echoes the receipts over narrative approach you've used throughout.
Receipt over narrative. I got receipts. They never had receipts. They could never speak off their receipts. Khalil Amani got on here and said he will give Michael Edwards a blow. Well, he said he did give Michael Edwards the blow job. It got his channel destroyed. He had 3 or 4 channels destroyed before he went and destroyed his blog, because he used to be a blogger. If you listen to the show the other day, you heard all them blogs that he did, and he put a video up on the blog. But he said he never talked about me or never did this or never did that. He's a liar and been lying since the very beginning. He lied to his daddy about his mama and them sleeping with people and doing stuff and everything else. You see, he's a liar, and he's a perpetual liar. Been lying all his life. Out here lying on me. What can I say but show it? Bring my receipts. And if you don't want to receipt of receipts and realize that he's lying and I'm telling the truth, hey, it's all good.
But it's a philosophical statement, not the actual factual rebuttal the segment needs. It tells the audience how to think about truth versus lies. It doesn't yet tell them what's actually false about the Wills or Khalil accusations specifically. Right now, the 2 response slots are still empty. For this to work as a documentary segment, instead of an assertion, I need the concrete version of your side for each. For the 2017 Layla Wills moment, what's the actual account of what those men in that photo were doing / being accused of, and why supporting a pedophile is false or misleading as applied to you? Any evidence, a video, a statement, timeline that contradicts it? For the Khalil Pizzi comment today, what's your account of what actually happened regarding the 12-year-old girl allegation? Is this a total fabrication, a distortion of something else that happened, mistaken identity, something else? Do you have anything, dates, witnesses, records that contradict his claim? You can use the unorganized truth line as the closing thesis. After both of those are laid out with specifics, it'll land much harder after the fact than before them, since it's making a claim about facts speaking for themselves.
Making a claim about facts speaking for themselves. And I got all of the tea and evidence for the facts to speak for themselves. No lies, no this and that, and I don't run from nothing, so I will answer the questions. Matter of fact, the next slide answers the questions that they've been asking or stating, trying to put me in a trick bag. I think I'm gonna trick myself. This stuff is old. I done beat it up. I didn't run from it then. I don't run from it now. Let's get back to it so we can deal with it, and hopefully they'll forever leave these lies alone and stop telling lies about me like this on the internet. Because it's getting to the point where even people that disbelieve me after they see this stuff, it's gonna be time to go to court because y'all
Right now, there aren't facts in the segment yet for it to describe what actually happened in your own words. For each one, that's on the record 9 years ago.
So, on the record, 9 years ago, no context, no evidence attached, just agreement with accusations. You can see it right there in the thing. See it. Are they supporters of pedophiles? Layla Wills, indeed they are. She set the precedent. That's why I had the slap put on me. She did that. And Khalil, when it talked about the RICO, and because she's a weak woman, which I ain't got nothing against women, she was a weak woman. She got afraid. And she like, I got to take this guy out. She actually tried to take me out, take my life, get me locked up in Cook County. Black Panthers, Nation of Islam, O-Block people to kill me. But the Lord God of Israel was on my side. He was teaching me something. Humble myself, or I'll let him get you.
No context, no evidence attached, just an agreement with an accusation. This why she said I was stalking her, B, she was play games with my name. Now, here, HHSWS been play with my name. Fast forward to now, Khalil Imani on his own.
Hip hop stands with Survivor's been playing with my name like she played with my name. My brothers and sisters told me, Carl, don't come to Chicago and answer that. I am a man that don't run from nothing. I had to go answer it. I showed up in Chicago in the courtroom. She knew my face because she was stalking me. She was on every one of my shows back then. She even said she had people recording every one of my shows. This the type of stuff that this YouTuber do, because what I talk about is so real you can't play with it. Don't play with it, don't play with it.
Own channel, under his own name, writes that Pizzy did something to a 12-year-old girl. He's referring to me. I was 14 at the time, I believe. Context matters. How do a child do what 40, 50, 60-year-old men do?
So, I did something as a 14-year-old. Just like when I told y'all I gave my niece a hickey when I was 7. So, how is a child out here doing what 40 and 50 and 60-year-old men do? How are you comparing the two? That's dealing with your LPNs. They programming you. A child could be abusing another adult. He's ignorant though of what he's doing. A father, somebody, a grown man abusing another adult, they know exactly what they're doing. They've been here long enough, they know what they're doing. So how are you taking a child and comparing them to an adult? That's what they're trying to do, and get y'all ignorant selves to come at me. Hebrew Israelites done told me, because I've been in beef with Hebrew Israelites forever. Well, I know what you've been doing, Carl, this and that. They didn't heard the lies. And they want to play with them, but they know the Lord said, don't bear false witness. Everything else. From Chicago, they didn't call me, they didn't talk to me, they didn't threaten me with, I know your history, I know what's going on. Y'all don't know nothing about me. Never have, never will, because Carl only going to tell you what he wants you to know.
Accusations. Numbers of times. Different people. 9 years apart. No lawsuit, no charges, no evidence. Just accusations dropped in comment sections. That's not accountability journalism.
That's not accountability journalists. And all of them say they are journalists. Troy Star Terrain said he a journalist. Layla Wills said she a journalist. Dave Wade say he's a journalist. Khalil Amani said he's a journalist. All these people went to school and got paperwork. Remember, I'm a high school dropout. They can't read, can't write, can't do nothing, but I put knots upside all of their heads because I come with the truth and I don't have to organize no lies against nobody. I just tell you the honest to God truth and let it stand. And don't worry about nothing. Well, why you do that, Carl? Why you did that? I did what I did, and I'm going to stand on what I did because I'm a man. I'm not no LGBTQIA plus man. I'm a man.
That's the same playbook I've been documenting this whole series. Say it publicly, let it stick, never have to prove it.
Say it publicly, let it stick, never have to prove it. Show the people what you're talking about and show them that you the real deal Holyfield. That's what y'all should be saying about me. Let's go back to the old school. I'm the real deal Holyfield. Never lied about nothing. Stood on everything that I ever said or ever did. If you've been listening to me, you know I done doubled down and showed y'all everything that I done told y'all in the past. Y'all ain't never see it, so you can easily say, that nigga lying. But I know y'all done seen it now. If you watching, you ain't got to watch. 1 million views, I told y'all the last time off of this. I bet you 1 million people don't watch it this time because they done did a damn good job of lying and deceiving and misleading and confusion and deflection and everything. Y'all bought it all. I ain't mad at you though, that they did a damn good job. Because they had profiled me. That's why Khalil want to debate me now on what he wouldn't debate me on when I met him and we was homeboys. Well, why would I debate my homeboy? Because if I'd have killed that homosexual stuff back then, you wouldn't keep running around pushing homosexual stuff on society. You, Polite, and Sinetta, and Judah, Jeremiah Judah, perpetuated homosexual stuff on Sinetta Country's community channel, which y'all say is the toughest environment, which is the biggest lie on YouTube. This environment is the toughest environment. Don't nobody come over here do it because they know that nigga Carl is sitting over there and he is a psycho. He don't play by our rules and he gonna hurt us. If you ever heard my conversation with his son Cameron, I said, Sinetta don't want me to have nothing because he already know what it is. He blocked me from his channel now because they're over there telling you that Samaritans and Israelites and all this stuff. And I ain't gonna say nothing but some very simple stuff that's significant to the whole conversation and destroy everything. People like, Carl, you need to leave this alone and get in the Bible. I would agree. I tried to do that, but they cut me out of everything because they knew if I prove over there that I am what I am, that the lies that they've been telling for years won't stick. And my channel is I don't know what attacks are going on this channel. But it is what it is. I'm out. Leave a comment under the bottom. Can a 14-year-old do what a 40, 50, 60, 70-year-old man do? As I said, on some Bill Clinton, the girl gave me oral sex when I was a young boy. I never had sex. I got some oral sex. First time. Don't like oral sex today. None of that stuff because of that incident. I was 14. Hey, I was messed up. That's why I be out here fighting against this stuff, because I done been in the dark. I done played in it. I done did all the stuff. Told Unseen Soldier them. They didn't have the context, but they went and told it to Hip Hop Stands with Survivors so they can come and attack me like this. Old friends attack me and lie and do all that because they was envious and jealous of me then, because they running with the Ashkenazi Jew and I run with Carl Albert Davis, the Israelite. Not no Jew. I don't even want their stuff. If that's your tribe, represent your clique. This is my nation. I represent my nation. I'm out. Peace. Love y'all. Leave your comments under the video.